Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Top 10 places to visit in Turkey.
My name is Ryan, and I want to show you some of my favorite places in the beautiful country of Turkey. So here's my Turkey top 10.
He actually goes. Alright.
Yeah,
Turkey
it
is
does.
home to some of the world's most fascinating landscapes. The country takes you back in time with its endless history and numerous ancient monuments. From the iconic city of Istanbul to the Mediterranean coast, Turkey just has so much to offer. Let's start this video off in the city of Pamukkale. Now located in southwestern Turkey, Pamukkale translates to
Oh,
cotton
we've
castle.
seen this.
It's
I
famous for its
remember.
thermal hot springs that have
Yeah, we've
created these
seen this.
incredible white
Wow.
travertine terraces that are filled with blue, mineral-rich water.
Yeah,
Now
this
the
is
hot
really
springs
cool.
have attracted people here for thousands of years. During the 2nd century BC, the ancient city of
I wonder
Hierapolis
if
was
you're
founded
not
right
allowed to dip your hair in it, because there's some places where they have the natural waters, and they say if you dip your hair, it's going to make your hair extremely dry.
Oh, I don't know.
next
Nothing
to the
about, you would have to have hair first to dip it in.
hot springs. It became part of the Roman kingdom, and it quickly became to one of the most prominent cities in the Roman Empire. A lot of people retired here, and a lot of doctors would heal their patients in these thermal waters. Now today, the
Wow.
ancient ruins remain to help you imagine what it must have been like to live there during Roman times. I'd probably retire here if I lived back then. Now another fascinating place
my back
right
would
by the
hurt.
hot springs is Cleopatra's pool. It was an ancient man-made
Ooh.
pool that is said to be a gift from Mark Antony to Cleopatra. In the 7th century, an
Ooh.
earthquake destroyed the surrounding
Ooh.
Roman temple, which caused its pillars to fall into the pool. Today, you can swim around in it. Now, after exploring
That's so
Pamukkale, we're going to
cool.
visit the notorious city of Istanbul. Istanbul is just one of the most fascinating
Why is it
places. It's a
notorious?
transcontinental city, which means that Istanbul is part of Europe and Asia. The Bosphorus Strait, which is considered to be the boundary between Europe and Asia, runs right through the
like San
city.
Francisco.
Istanbul is the most populated
Kinda,
place
yeah,
in
the
all of
bridge.
Turkey, with a population of over 15 million. The history of Istanbul is endless. It was settled as far back as the 7th century BC, and it became the capital of the Roman Empire in 330 AD. One of my favorite features of the city is the Galata Tower. It's a uniquely shaped medieval building that dominates the skyline. It was built in 1348, and the tower was used to spot fires. Now, one of the most important features of Istanbul is the Hagia Sophia. It was built all the way back in 537 AD as a Christian church, but after the fall of Constantinople in 1453, the church was converted into a mosque. At the time of its completion, it was the world's largest interior space and the first building to use a fully pendative dome. I mean, just such an amazing structure. Now, near Hagia Sophia is the iconic Blue Mosque. It was constructed in
Oh.
1600s and stands today as one of Istanbul's most impressive buildings. It's just hard to
Wow.
beat the atmosphere of this historical
Wonder why
city.
they call it the
After
Blue Mosque.
Istanbul, we're going to head over to the Mediterranean coast. Now, this may be one of my favorite regions in all of
Beautiful.
Turkey. It's full of massive green mountains that line its picturesque coastline. I mean,
Oh.
I think it would
I don't know if he went though, because we have done quite a few of his videos to quite a few countries. Whenever he went to a place, he has drone footage. So far, what I'm seeing here, it looks like a generic footage from online. I don't know if he went to Turkey
Because
himself.
I feel like I've seen that trolley, the trolley, the bus.
Yeah, we've seen the
The red
springs, the
bus?
first one. Yeah, I think I will see if he has drone footage. He definitely went, but so far we haven't seen one drone shot from him.
would just be so awesome to be able to sail on a boat and find all of Turkey's hidden bays and beaches. I mean, I can't think of a better way to see Turkey. Now, one stunning place on the coastline is Ölüdeniz. It's home to this blue lagoon and super long beach, and it's one of the best places in Turkey to go paragliding. Now, just 16 minutes drive from Ölüdeniz, you can reach the Butterfly Valley. It's this scenic beach that is surrounded by steep cliffs. It reminds me a lot of Shipwreck Beach in Zakynthos,
This
Greece.
reminds
Now, the
me
best way to
in
get there is by a
Greece.
boat ride from
Mhm.
Ölüdeniz, or if you're a hiker, you can make the trek down. I mean, just such a
But
cool-
what's interesting about this place, it looks like there's houses, like people actually live there, right?
Really?
Well, don't it look like there's some sort of buildings? It looks like buildings to me. There's clearly roads, so there's something going on there. I think there's some sort of community there. So I say that to say it's how do they get like food and everything? That must be.
Maybe that's like a, what do you call that? A vacation, like, I don't know, it's people's homes, or like a stop where people could come by.
Must be very trippy, like disconnected from. Obviously, boats can come in and bring stuff, but must be very
there
disconnected.
is by a boat ride from Ölüdeniz, or if you're a hiker, you can make the trek down. I mean, just such a cool place. Another beautiful place on the coast is Bodrum. It's a picturesque port city full of dock ships. One of my favorite features of the city is the Bodrum Castle. It was built by the Knights of Hospitaller in the 15th century. Today, it's a museum for underwater archaeology. There's also other ancient ruins in the city, including this theater. You can also get an impressive panoramic view of Bodrum from the town's old mills. I mean, it's just hard to beat the views and history of this beautiful sea town. Another
Imagine the
impressive nearby
theaters
city
back
is
in the day. Like they don't have like microphones, so you really have to project.
The acoustics, yes.
Yeah.
Dalyan, located just inland from the coast. I love how the river runs right on the edge of the town with the backdrop of the scenic green mountains. Now from the city, you can see the Lycian rock tombs built into the cliffs. Now a fun activity you can do in Dalyan is take a boat ride out to the Istusu beach. It's this really unique beach that has the Mediterranean
Istusu.
Sea on one side and a freshwater lake on the other. The beach is also a nesting area for the endangered loggerhead turtles. I mean, it's just such a cool place, and there's just a lot to do in Dalyan. After, we're going to stay on the coast and visit the impressive city of Alanya. Now, sandwiched between the Taurus Mountains and the Mediterranean,
I
Alanya
wonder,
is a
like,
charming resort
realistically,
town.
to go to the places that he's recommending, how long it would take.
Oh no, it's not one trip. I think you pick the last 10 places. I think a trip, if it's a vacation trip, 3 location stops. Now,
How long?
maybe like 2 weeks, 3 locations.
Ooh.
Because it's not gonna be vacation, otherwise it's work. Now, if you're a photographer or like you're a YouTuber, and you like, you know, like documenting your trip, then okay. But that's work, though. You're not vacation, you're working. So if you're working, then you can do all in one trip, you know. But it's gonna be work. If you wanna, because you're not gonna vacation when you run, fly, drive, fly. Like, come on, you wanna enjoy yourself too.
The crowning feature of the city is the Alanya Castle. This may be one of the most impressive fortresses in all of Turkey. It was built in the 13th century on a rocky peninsula by the Seljuk Empire. It's made up of over 140 towers and a 3-sided medieval wall that protects this impressive fortress. I definitely would have felt safe if I lived here during medieval times. Today it's been turned into a museum and you can explore it. The beach just west of the castle is called Cleopatra's Beach, and supposedly the Egyptian queen swam here. Now, a really cool place just outside Alanya
This
is
looks
the
like Norway to me.
Oymapinar Reservoir. It's just about an hour's drive from Alanya, and this reservoir is just massive. It's surrounded by towering, lush mountains, and the water just so blue. I mean, just such a
Yeah, the
beautiful
water
place.
looks so
Afterwards,
deep.
we're gonna head over to Mount
Turkey has a
Ararat,
lot of different
located right next to the Armenian border.
Sceneries.
Now, Ararat
Sceneries,
is the
yeah.
tallest point in all of Turkey with an elevation of 16,000
like
feet.
just watching all these, it looks like so many different countries.
Places,
We've
yeah.
done these videos like a lot, like at least 15, 20 of these from multiple countries. I feel like some of these is shot in like some other country that we've seen already. It's like it's just crazy how diverse it is. Yeah.
154 feet.
I mean,
It's
it is a
dormant
big country,
volcano
but still.
with 2 volcanic cones. What fascinates me about
like
Mount
pick your
Ararat
vibe.
is that it's
Yeah.
supposedly where Noah's Ark is located. In Genesis
Ooh.
8:4, it says the Ark rested
Wow.
on the mountains of Ararat. Historians have debated where the exact location of Noah's Ark may be, but needless to say, it's such a cool volcano with an interesting history tied to it. Afterwards, we're going to head over to the Black Sea region. Now, when people think of Turkey, they probably don't imagine green mountains
Yeah,
that
this
look
looks
like
like
the European
Scotland or
Alps,
something,
but that's
like
what the
UK.
landscapes around the Black Sea look like. From a Google Maps point of view, you can just see how green it is compared to the rest of the country. Now, one beautiful city on the Black Sea coast is Trabzon. It's located on the historical Silk Road and was an important trade gateway to Persia and the Caucasus regions. Not only is the city beautiful, but the province of Trabzon has many
Oh,
treasures
what's
such as the
this?
Sumela Monastery. It's
Wow.
built on a ledge on a steep cliff, and it's believed this
Oof.
Greek Orthodox monastery was built in 386 AD when it was dedicated to the Virgin
Wow.
Mary. Now, another beautiful region on the Black Sea is the Highlands of Artvin. I mean, I just can't
Wow,
believe how
look how
green it
green.
is. This province is located right next to the Georgian border, and the mountains are just so green. Almost feels like you're
Wow,
in the
this was a
Swiss
very
Alps or
interesting
something. It's
video. I
just-
feel like these are like really hidden gems. Like the title
Yeah.
should be top 10 hidden gems. So because like, okay, Istanbul, big,
Yeah, I
big
thought it was gonna be
destination.
typical.
Yeah,
way
big
everything's
destination.
symbol.
Then the blue the blue lagoons. Okay, we've seen those before, but a lot of these like are very like seems like small towns. Type of
Hard to
vibe.
believe there's mountains like this in Turkey. For our last location, we're going to head over to the
Oh, we've
middle
seen
of Turkey
Cappadocia.
to visit Cappadocia. Now, located in the heart of the country, Cappadocia is famous for its unique rock formations and skies full of hot air balloons. Cappadocia was first mentioned in the 6th century BC. Today, it's one of Turkey's most recognized places. One of the main towns in Cappadocia is Goremi, Almost every morning, the horizon in Goremi is filled with hundreds of hot air balloons. I mean, it doesn't get more magical than that. It's also a great place to hike and explore the surrounding rock formations. You can take a stroll in Love Valley. I'll let you wonder how it got that name. Now, another cool nearby place is Ujisar. It's home to the centuries-old Ujisar Castle that towers over the city. I mean, Cappadocia just has so much to do and explore. I hope you all can visit one day. Well, that is it for my Turkey top 10.
Cool.
Ooh.
Cool. Very nice video.
I wish we could saw like him like in the field, like.
Oh yeah, it would be cool. But I feel like the
Yeah.
with the video, the footage was already HD, so it was beautiful.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. As always, share as much kindness as possible. Bye.